We're already seeing Valentina Wow, they are fast. They're beating my speedrun record for ad-libs. Valentina's already gone. Harith is already gone. Do they want to get rid of the Lunox? No, Faramis. So they're leaving the Lunox off potentially to throw into the gold lane. This could be good or bad for multiple reasons. Claude gone from the side of Echo.
That's a very interesting draft right there, because I was expecting like a Grok ban. Now, if this is not banned, this might be one of those things you just take out really easily. Grok right now, for Onic Esports, they don't need to pick it right now. They don't have to rush for it, right? Because this is a character that you can really take it out and one-shot carry. Now, carry is a character, if you give him like 2 seconds, he'll kill anyone you want. But if you just qual control him from beginning to end, he's really squishy.
Well, I'm wondering.
To be fair, anybody can be crowd controlled to the very end here, but I think I think the important part is whether or not you have magic damage, and I feel that is the way to deal with the carry because of the Winds of Nature being such an easy item to get. And now Lapu, he's going to feel like a threat, but if you layer it right, again, very ultimate reliant coming in from Onic.
Wondering what Onic Esports will lock in for their gold lane, right? What if they decided to just go ahead and go with Melissa here? But I don't know if they would really want to do that against the carry. But there's a lot on the table here, options available. Echo Philippines, though, they're going to lock in the Kufra this time and also complement it with that Farsa pick.
Honestly, I would have said yes to Melissa until I saw Farsa get locked in, and then it's like, okay, maybe not a good idea.
A Dome of Death.
But gentlemen, we do have a Chow jungle here, like KRTZ. It's going to be not assassin gameplay, it's more of a, a tank Chow jungle kind of gameplay again.
Hey, you don't know that. It could be like Kufra EXP, like Yutong in the jungle, for all we know. We're not 100% sure about that one. I'm sweating already, man. Oh, God, this is going to be interesting. But Onic, I think they're going to land on this Lunox at the end of the day, and that's something that, Echo is extremely... No! Sorry, I was wrong. Moskov once more.
Well,
all I can say is, what the hell?
This is the second time we are seeing Moskov hit the Land of Dawn here at M4. I'm very worried for it. Yes, it can scale really well, and I honestly, when we jump into game, we gotta talk about this matchup in lane and how they're gonna shape that team fight a little bit more, because this will be an interesting concept, especially since there's ways to dodge the Spirit of Destruction as well as getting pushed back and knocked into your team. But again, it's a Moskov. Not very often do we see it hit the Land of Dawn for a very solid reason.
Moskov into the late game. And Moskov, by the way, have a lot of utility to push the Kufra away. I think that's one of the reasons why they pick Moskov. First, you can rival someone like Carry late game, right? One-on-one wise, Moskov is the beast late game. Second of all, it's not a character that can be easily dove. With that being said, we're walking to the game.
5 seconds.
All right, let's jump right into this, boys and girls. Game number 2 is about to begin as we hit the Land of Dawn. It's going to be Echo versus Onic.
Oh, already. That aggression early on, Sanji going to have to back off here, but still, I mean, kind of what we expect. Now, my biggest question for you here, Dave, is how do you think that matchup in the jungle?
The matchup in the jungle, it's Chow versus Hayabusa, right? Hayabusa is not going to kill a Chow. At the same time, Chow is going to be kind of hard to kill Hayabusa, right? If Hayabusa didn't want to kill. I don't think Hayabusa is going to target a Chow, neither Chow probably going to target a Hayabusa in the team fight. Most of the time, we're probably going to expect Kyrie onto the goal lane, try to target the Benny QT, because that's what Haya does best. Even at the EXP lane, if you trade on the side lane with a Haya jungle, you're actually going to be losing, because Haya, now with a losing HP side lane, they can come to either side and take a free kill.
Okay, so what does that mean? Like, if we're talking about resources in Onic's particular position, are they just going to keep focusing the gold lane? Because I do feel like at the end of the day, mid lane control is going to be key for both sides.
Yeah, here we go on the bottom side. A little bit of trade already.
Oh, Kyrie he didn't have the level 4, unfortunately. Uses the shadow kill on the minion. I think he thought he would have it, and the timing would have been perfect, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out for him.
Literally 0.5 second difference there. A literal 0.5 second difference. But so far, just a lot of engagements on that bottom side, and Benny QT kind of struggling in this lane.
No, I gotta say, in the early game, you saw how much support Yaoi is giving to the bottom side. Make sure Benny QT have an easy time, because they expected Hayabusa to gank the bottom lane, right? And sure enough, Hayabusa came to the goal lane, visited, unfortunately, a little bit of misplay there and have to dash away. But dude, this already shows you how much focus they put on the bottom lane. First turtle coming up, and it seems like Team Onic is making a setup.
They are just mirroring each other really, really well. A lot of pressure on that top side, but Turtle's being taken by Call TZ. I'm not sure they're going to do anything about it.
Yep, Black Dragon form committed. Real world manipulation 2. There's Farson with the feathered airstrike, and Kyrie sweeps in, takes the turtle from the hands of Carl TZ. There's the way of the dragon. They're going to be looking for Keyboy. They push him back further. Flickers out. Keyboy survives. Oh my goodness! Never mind. Yawi with a play.
First blood going over to Echo. I felt like Onic kind of did Keyboy dirty there. If I was in Kyrie's position, I'm screaming at Keyboy, I'm sorry, brother. You gotta pull him away from that turtle. And that's exactly what he did. Yo, CW. Yo, CW, calm down. Let's not get into trades without mana here.
Oh my god, what an interesting trade over there on the top side. I actually thought Keyboy would get away there, you know, but beautiful play from Yawi. Despite the respect that Keyboy give to Yawi in the beginning when we read the quote, it doesn't matter. You know, on the battlefield, it's going to be serious gaming.
Not only that, but the fact that Kyrie went in and took that turtle from the hands of Carl TZ, this is kind of what you can expect when the Hayabusa is played. There to go, Carl TZ with the wave. The dragon will be looking for a kill here. Sanji going to be in trouble too. Keyboy still quite low. Yawi falls. Do they chase in? Sands though. Betty Cutie's there. He's going to be unleashing. The damage is there as Sands now falls into the river.
I hate it. I hate it when Betty Cutie does that. It feels like he's baiting his team out, and then all of a sudden it's like, don't worry, I'll get the gold back. I'll make it worth your time.
Wow.
I always do it. But Betty Cutie currently ranks first in terms of KDA. Man's got 10.4 KDA. How does he do it?
10 kills per game, right? That's what KDA means, right? That's the ratio. This guy, I mean, if you get 2 deaths, that means you're getting like, what, 20 kills that game? I mean, this is M4 stats right here. It's not even real. Speaking of not real, bottom side.
Might be charging up once again. Yawi gonna find Keyboy. Can't get the stun that we was looking for. You're gonna have to back off for now. Also, Sands making his way to the bottom lane. They might be looking for a play here if they can, but Echo Philippines gonna know what's up. They try to retreat here. They know Keyboy might be looking for that divine judgment. They're gonna go ahead and give up part of the turret here. He's gonna get stunned. Yawi could be in trouble. Still gonna focus on it. CW looking to get the turret. They hold on for it now. Spirit not gonna connect here. Yawi now charging up, but the way of the dragon, Kyrie took the turtle again, but eventually goes down, is punished, and on the bottom side, Benny Cutie and Yawi in trouble. It's CW with a massive play, and Yawi can't get away from that. As Onic Esports grabs multiple wins cross map. Still gonna be working. Here's Carl TZ, CW bobbing and weaving. Carl TZ taking too much, gets stunned. What a play from CW.
He's so nuts. He's so hot right now. What an adjustment from hitting Benny QT to switching targets to know that it'll penetrate him perfectly through Yawi to kill Benny QT, outplaying Carl TZ. What more can you say about CW? What an absolute beast.
What an absolute beat. This must be a Moscow dream, a paradise. I mean, like, you don't expect Moscow to do this well. I think this is the second time Moscow got ever picked on the M4 stage, and it did so well, and such a brilliant pick, because we talk about it's the only character that can rival carry in the late game, and it do so well against all the engages coming out from the side of Echo. Now, this character already has so much items. Look at CW, right? He's at 202, and if this scales even further, it's going to be so scary for carry. Let's take a look. Kyrie is ranked first in gold per minute with 773 gold.
Just massive achievements here for Onic Esports members. Like you mentioned, it's scary for carry, but hold on, it could be scary for Sanford. He goes in! Sanji able to get CW, but Sanford will go down in the jungle. Kyrie still on the hunt, but can't find Sanji. Yawi gonna jump in. Do they engage? Keyboy looking for a divine judgment play, but can't find it. They call it off.
I'm interesting. I'm surprised Keyboy didn't want to go for the counter engage here, but look at the side lanes right now. Kyrie already has the first initial push, so I'm guessing that they wanted to get a turret off of this. If not, I would have been I don't know. I can't say for sure that they can get the kill onto Yawi there, and there is still flicker from Keyboy, but I doubt the damage was there, so hopefully we'll see something else.
Go ahead and pull Carl TZ here, looking for the kill. He's gonna get out with the Jikundo. Able to survive for now. Turtle is up here. It's gonna be crucial how they do this. Everybody having the ultimates here. Sanford does not have that Black Dragon form. He's gotta be careful. The initiation isn't gonna be there. They're gonna buy some more time. Right now, both pushing and pulling. Kyrie just gonna go grab his buff.
All right, so they go for the reset here. Oh man, I really need to know what Sans has in terms of items. How much damage does he really have? And it's only 7 minutes into the game, 20,000 overall team goal, so I'm assuming that it's 1 item and 1.5 items here? Just an estimate, just an estimate.
Here we go. Another 5-on-5 at the turtle.
Right now, half health. Carl-TZ trying to get in range. Got to get the vision. There's the Black Dragon form. Sans responds with the rear world manipulation. Yaoi goes in. They find Sans. Kyrie on the backside. Carl-TZ quite low. CW finding Carl-TZ. And it's another turtle secured. Yaoi has to get out. Kyrie looking for another as he finds Sanford.
Wow. Oh, wow. CW, I don't know what to tell you. CW is making Moskov look more and more meta. The more games he plays on it, the longer this game goes. Just pull up the highlight reel. It's CW's game right now.
Now, what's the talking point today? We had versatility versus volatility, right?
Yep.
I mean, look at this. We have Melissa today, we have Moskov today. We have so many different characters showing up that usually doesn't show up today. Oh, here we go, Keyboy.
You're going to go ahead and pull Carl-TZ here, but he's quite tanky himself. Not going to go down just yet. Onic Esports though, but look at the bottom side. Kyrie, 1 versus 2. Make it 3 as Sanji's there. He's going to be taken down as Sanji grabs the kill.
But at what cost? That's what I like to say it, right? And I think it's worth it, because if you shut down Benny Cutie's farm, stop him more and more, it's only going to make CW farm more. Speaking of that,
CW trying to unleash here. Carl-TZ going to be in trouble. Way the Dragon's trying to disengage. Can't find the kill as he falls. Sanford could be in trouble too, but Sanji helping him disengage. Gets the stun off, and still Onic Esports pressing every part of the map here.
Wow, I don't know. CW's micro mechanics are kind of disgusting. That Spirit of Destruction has a slight bit of a slow, and that was more than enough to slow down Carl-TZ, so he couldn't close that distance and hit with that third hit of the Jeet Kune Do. But well done all across the board. Onic is feeling it right now, and if they keep up this momentum, Echo is not going to be able to recover.
Oh, look at the Moscow attack speed. This guy's been in full attack speed at this point, right? With Inspire, dude. By the way, for those who did not know, Moskov got a buff where now the penetration is 100% damage, right? And an all-proc attack effect. So basically, if Carrie stands in the back, he doesn't have to target your back line. He has to target your front line. If anyone stands close to their front line, it's going to die. And in this case, you have a front line. You have a Chow, who is kind of like a Fraudulent in a sense, right? You have a Yu Zhong who's coming in. So this is just one of the brilliant picks, and now it's only getting scarier as Onic scales into the late game.
I mean, not only talking about scaling, but the fact that Kyrie is 3 levels ahead of Carl-TZ right now. It is, I mean, you're wondering, was this Cho jungle pick the best decision? And now it's Echo Philippines going to try to push Onic Esports off this Lord. But they know what's going on here. Look at that, the flicker did come in. They find Minicutie, but he's able to survive for now. Sanford with a massive setup and play on the backside. They're still working for it. Boots there to help out. Looking for a kill himself. Kyrie, though, gets kicked away from Carl-TZ. Goes back for the shadow kill. Can he get the kill? Kyrie making things turn around. But now he's the focus as Sanji takes out Kyrie. Another trade, but this time in favor of Echo.
Oh man, Sanford survives 1 HP literally, but now Sanji is kind of left out in the open here. Keyboy and Sans respecting Yaoi and Benny QT. Nicely done.
Wow. Trading skills here. Now, I do want to point out, CW get caught in that situation, right? This is not.
I just saw the spear fly around.
Yeah, and same. You scared me a little. Actually, I got scared, a little bit there. But back to what I was saying, yeah, CW, he got caught out a little bit just now, right?
Yep.
You have to be more careful with his positioning. Yes, Kyrie can find the assassination, but Echo's tightening up their rotation at this point, right? It's a late game team fight. As the main damage source, CW will have to wait Yu Zhong's position, right? Where Yu Zhong is. Because if Yu Zhong expend the ultimate, the Black Dragon form, the Dark Dragon form, he's done. Then you can jump in and do the damage. Before that, if he shows anywhere, that can spell doom for the side of Onic, right? It's really the time to stay patient and stay calm.
I want to dive a little bit more into this because, again, if we're talking about Sanford, I think the one ability that pulls it all together is this Petrify, and Onic need to be extremely aware of this, but let's see, Yaoi.
Yaoi gonna go in, finding the mark that he's looking for. Boots getting punished here. And again, the strength of this Kufra pick, you can't hear him in the bush.
Late game carry. That's what we're talking about. This is actually the Valley Game & Watch, right?
Yeah.
You just can't ignore the carry damage late game. Here we go. The lore fight. This is a 5v4 now with Hayabusa making his way into team
Oh,
fight.
the conceal play gonna come in.
Here we
They
go.
find the divine judgment. Sanford, he's so low. Finally gonna take it out.
Let's go.
CW unleashing. Can't get the immortality. Gonna miss the spear. But Keyboy falls. Another trade. Onic Esports still holding on for this Lord.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe Echo's slowly just playing this war of attrition, etching
my
back
goodness.
at it. CW, this is so dangerous.
He's got to be careful here. Sanji there, gonna get spotted out. Lord gonna go ahead and reset for now, but just look at CW. The attack speed, the damage is massive. Carl, TZ's gotta respect it too. CW's gotta be careful on his positioning. They also need to wait for Keyboy to make his way here. We're back to the stalemate for this Lord.
I mean, 12 minutes into the game. This is right now the battle for marksman, to be honest, right? Like, if whoever dies first, whichever marksman dies first on each side, it's going to have a huge disadvantage. Now, CW just now and Carry both stay alive. That's why the team fight never ended. It kind of ended, but also never ended, right? Because nobody want to go in anymore because they know how scary the marksman can be. And they're probably sitting at equalized farm right now. So it all depends on who engaged better and who's positioned better. Speaking of position, here we go. Another skirmish coming up.
Well, they're going to be hunting still for CW here. They got the vision they needed.
Oh!
Ozclaw is also picked up by CW. Looking to get that sustain, but still, I think both teams waiting for the first misstep here as Kyrie went back to the base.
Yeah, but I think this Lord is going to fall into the hands of Echo right now. I mean, Hayabusa has to go down bot side. They're going to lose in tier 2, so Echo is just putting them in a stranglehold right now. And if they get their hand, oh no, Yaoi.
Yaoi, conceal play gonna come out, looking for two! They get a massive setup here on the backside of the Lord! And Sanford causing chaos, now gonna be focused on Sands. Kyrie still waiting patiently, might try to steal the Lord here. Carl TZ knows he's there. They're gonna press him back, has the shadow kill and retreat. And this is looking like an Echo Philippines Lord.
Boots, what are you doing, my guy?
Gonna come down, Boots still trying to make something out of it. He gets Benny Cutie, but he goes down, but they're falling to the backside. Kyrie finds another. And now Carl TZ gonna get cut off here. Sanji there as well. Sands and Kyrie. The flicker's gonna come out, way of the dragon to follow. Kyrie, can he look for Carl TZ? As he does. The spear's gonna miss. And now Sanji, wings by wings out. Sands still looking for him, but can't catch him. What a massive turnaround for Onic Esports. Keyboy. The winter trumpet, but still comes in looking for the last one. The shutdown.
I can't deal with this right now. The foresight of these teams. Onic, despite getting caught out first, despite giving the Lord over to Echo, they thought their plan out, even past the death timer. This is insane. It's so scrappy from both sides, but just how the players from Onic are playing in tandem individually with some of the members, it's just ridiculous.
We're taking a look at the items here, right? Two marksmen that both attack speed marksmen are building almost exactly the same with the exception of Hasquall. But look at the jungle differential here. You know, the Hayabusa is sitting at a 10,000 gold compared to a 7,000 gold Chow. I mean, legit at this point, Carl TZ has about the same farm as Yaoi. You know, and that's not really a good sign.
That's not a good sign, Dave. You know, I mean, it's a struggle. That's what we're seeing. This is why I questioned this when we jumped into this game. You know, the two jungle matchups here, how would that evolve throughout the game here? And yes, you have a disengaged tool. You also have an engaged tool in Carl TZ, but we are seeing some amazing decisions come out from every member of Onic Esports, and those are the things that are falling into place for them, turning these fights that look like a disadvantage into an advantage.
Oh yeah, and I mean, despite the fact that Carl TZ was behind for a majority of this game, his one goal is to make sure that Kyrie as well as CW have the most difficult time to play the game. Oh, the Way of the Dragon is such a game changer, similar to the Divine Judgment. So right now, it really comes down to battle spell economy once again.
Your favorite.
Yeah, man, we're in a recession right now, so it's kind of rough. I mean, it's rough all across the board, but now that we're stabilized and both sides have really started to reset, they're starting to think a little bit further. How do I bait out a spell, or how am I going to change, not change, but condition my opponent in terms of the way that I use my combinations of abilities?
Oh my god, what a stalemate at this point. Even though Echo being pressured all the way to the high ground base, but look at the total gold. There's not too much gold differential, right? I mean, it just shows you probably the goal that's missing on Carl TT is going more to Sanji, going to the mid lane. He's getting a lot of farm. He's 6-1 and 5. The next lore comes up. This is the lore that determines who will win the game in a lot of ways, right? Unless a lot of people die, but it seems like at this point Onyx is already set up, and they need this win because they need the morale boost to go into the next game. Because if Echo get this is match point, and it seems like Carl TT is going to be the first one who make a move.
Well, we're back to the lore dance here, gentlemen. And they're going to go ahead and try to get the position. Carl TZ is still going to work on it for now, but look at the positioning of the members of Onic Esports. Kyrie also doesn't want to overcommit to this either, trying to get that advantage. Keep an eye on Keyboy. Conceal play going to come out here. Looking on the backside. Yaoi and Benny Cutie waiting patiently. They get the Winter Truncheon out. The Flicker too. Feathered Airstrike. They're going to get sandwiched in. CW is in a massive display here. He goes down. He's out of position. It's a double for Benny Cutie. And that's already the advantage Echo Philippines needs for this evolved Lord. Onic Esports with a massive blunder.
What can I say about Sanji's mechanics? This guy's a reflex god, right? Twice in a row, he Winter Truncheon, I-framed the Flicker ultimate from Kaja. I mean, what else do you want from a mid laner, right? When you dodge the most important ultimate in the entire game with a single button, you are a god, and that's what Sanji is in this game.
Look, I don't know, but this game is making me drink my water with my pinky up because it's so high class, it's so refined.
Every single decision, I mean, you're seeing it real time. How precise the flickers are, the initiations, it's just all falling into place here. But with that Lord secured by Echo Philippines, Onic Esports is going to have to be on the defense once again in this game number 2.
Don't you wish to have a mid laner like Sanji in your ranked games?
Oh yeah, that's me, dude.
That's literally him. That's literally Naisu
On
playing
Gord.
True, but just now the play from Onic Indo was actually really good, right? The conceal play, going to the back line, getting Sanji first, take away the threat from Moscow. But unfortunately, they did not expect the mechanic. You know, the micro comes in.
They do find the lockdown in Carl TZ, but they're going to lose the tier 2 here. We've got to deal with this Lord. I'm watching on the bottom side. Feathered Airstrike going to come down. The Sands looking for a moment to set up here with that real world manipulation, but they can't find it just yet. CW and Boots working on the Lord. They lose the turret. Echo Philippines happy with that. Kyrie, though, keep an eye on him as well. Pushing those lanes, cutting those lanes the best he can. Carl TZ on the hunt, though. Not going to let him invade any longer.
No.
Wait, he's not out of the waters yet.
Go.
Oh, no.
The Jukes coming out, the Retribution though, they're going to be looking for him. The Shadow Kill comes out, he's got no backup just yet. Kyrie the bomb, the weave! How does he escape? The Divine Judgment comes out, but Yaoi with a set, and Kyrie goes back. Able to grab a kill, everybody's low. Massive play from Kyrie. Onic Esports, how is he doing it? Kyrie, the master!
Dave, look at me, man. This is, what can you say about, there is no need for analysis. Kyrie just showed off why he deserves to be the best in the world, and they're going for more.
Sanji gonna win their Truncheon, but it's 3 members. You can't escape that, Sanji. He's still there. His immortality gonna be popped, but at what cost? As it's a killing spree for Sands, and that's it. It's the Whitebound Onic Esports marching to the Crystal, and they even the series in a 1-to-1.
Wow. Oh my God. What a finish. What an incredible finish coming out from Onic. GG, well played. I'm so lost for words. How did he do it?
Dude, I was a loss for words and play-by-play because of that play. And I couldn't help but just yell with you guys and the crowd.
Yeah, there's not too much analysis. You pointed out Gideon perfectly. There's no analysis, it's just one-man mechanics, right? This guy was just a pure god. He's out of this world. He jumps in. I couldn't even see where his shadow was, right?
Yeah.
You kind of get an idea. I thought he lost all his shadows. And the next thing you know, he's come back one-shotting the carry. What is going on?